Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot. Come at you with the weekly coming around. We're making our way through last week's Marvel books, and we're kind of stopping for a few books that we haven't been able to cover in a while because of shipping delays. So we'll kick things off with Star Wars: Battle of Jakku, Last Stand, number 3. So where we left off, it's been a while. Moff Hard had been largely uh, taken down, but not fully. He still is allied with the Spencer of Kijimi, as well as others of the underworld, and has decided that his presence at Jakku is going to be to basically destroy the Imperial Remnant and the New Republic, and basically make something new from the ashes. So the issue opens with the Imperial Remnant, Imperial Remnant fleet massing at Jakku, and Han and Leia are sitting in on and Luke. Han, Luke, and Leia are sitting in on a strategy meeting concerning the Battle of Jakku. At Jakku, the member of the Imperial Remnant, the leadership is has found out that the New Republic are going to be heading towards the Jakku as well. And while the Empire is readying its forces both on in orbit of Jakku as well as on the surface, the Republic is making their way towards the system, and Moff Alhard's forces are also making their way towards Jakku. But when the New Republic arrives at Jakku, it's pretty much a sustained space battle. A superclass Star Destroyer is a large portion of the blockade. And so, while some of the subfighters made for the surface, they don't get really any real they don't really get any real victories on the surface. On Chandrila, Luke and Luke and Rin are meeting with Alicia as well as the assassin Cranor. Alicia was rescued Cranor from the from Adelhard's ship and basically blew her cover as a Republic intelligence operative. And Ren manages to convince Luke to make to make an effort to potentially gain new last minute allies as the battle rages on over Jakku. And Mob Adelhard's forces join the fight. However, Teresa Allern, rebel pilot, has been hiding on the on Mob Adelhard's Star Destroyer, has taken one of the is coming around the TIE fighters and using it to attack Adelhard's ship. Ren and Luke make to silence her. Turns out that Tommaso of the Spice Runners is Ren's father. He took her in when her parents were killed and raised her. And Luke and Alicia talk with Tommaso, largely to inform him of the dangers that the Spice Runners of Kijimi face as allies of Adelhard. And so the issue ends with Teresa continue to attack Adelhard's ship as another Super Surfer shows up. The Super Surfer of in possession of a pirate named Elodie Kaya, and her ship didn't get into the ship, but yeah, it's pushed, popped into real space right in front of Adelhard's flagship. And that is where the issue ends, which will, of course, bring us to the finale. And last stand number 4. So, the Imperial Remnant is a little bit scattered about on the surface of Jakku. The Spice Tommaso convinces the rest of the Spice Runners to abandon Adelhard, and Luke and Rin are in the Outlet sector and join in the battle. Liberty's Misrule is the name of this of the pirate server, the Super Server. But they take the fight to Adelhard, and but Teresa ends up being blasted out of space in her TIE fighter, and Luke and Ren manage to get aboard the Adelhard's destroyer to potentially stop Adelhard without killing him. And Han takes the Falcon to Jakku, and the Super Ravager is taken down by a kamikaze attack by one of the rebel admirals aboard Adelhard's destroyer. Ready to skewer stabs Commander Brock, and is attacked by Adelhard. And the Spectre has betrayed Adelhard, doing massive damage to his ship. Rin runs into a skewer as the ship is damage to the ship becomes more prevalent. Basically, Rin could kill her, or save or make sure that Luke survives. But Falcon arrives as the Super Server Ravager crashes to the surface of Jakku. Luke confronts Adelhard, and Adelhard has basically gone mad and refuses to be saved or redeemed. And Ren shoots him with a blaster, and Luke and Ren escape on the Falcon. Leader of the Imperial Remnant is dying, and passes the leadership mantle on to one of the others. Naming that admiral part of the contingency, and tells her of a Imperial ship with Huxes on it. He's used the map and a data spike and a computer, set a course to the unexplored, basically setting the stage for the finale of Rise of Skywalker. But the New Republic manages to, in the aftermath of Jakku, the New Republic cements the government, and shortly thereafter, Ben Skywalker is born, and it seems that everyone's living happily ever after. An epilogue, similar in the federal sector. A hooded figure meets with the prime minister of the sector, and offers to protect the Prime Minister and his sector, and their sector are from the tyranny of the New Republic. And that is where the series ends. More things change, right? It seems that there's supposed to be a new Star Wars ongoing debuting later this year, so set after the events of Battle of Jakku, so we'll see how that plays out. Our last one for the moment is Star Wars: A New Legacy. Over the last few years, there's been in December or January, there's been a one shot to kind of lay the groundwork for what's coming in the Star Wars books over the coming year. And I wanted to get through about Jakku before covering this. So our next book is Star Wars: A New Legacy. We've got 3 stories, all set actually during the Civil War. First off is the Grand Imperial Jubilee, focusing on Afra at the Grand 2 years before the Battle of Yavin. The Grand Imperial Jubilee occurs at an art gallery on the planet, and there are supposed to be some pieces of Emperor Palpatine's private collection on display, as well as other pieces. But Dr. Afra and Sana Staros have been hired to steal a specific piece. And they've got Afra's the perfect plan. So Slaughter's workers is split up by the officer, the officer present. Apparently, Grandma Target's going to show up, but 2 of the troopers are sent to patrol within the gala, looking for anything unusual. Also, Brother Valance and his friend Rick Jewell are there to bring in Dr. Afra. So the 2 soldiers make it to the back area of the gala, and one of them finds from a mask that it's part of Palpatine's collection, and he opts to put it on, and he's suddenly, seemingly possessed by the spirit of Lord Bowman. And he takes a look at the art on display. One piece he calls amateurish, so he calls pabum. Then he sees one of his own works, the statue that Afra and Sana went to seal, which is a bit larger than they thought, and credited to Artist Unknown, which infuriates Bowman. He's the artist, and he has a force tantrum And so, as Tarkin arrives with Commander Zara, but Afra and Sana run into Rick and Valance, and while the four of them escape, Commander Zara goes after Lord Bowman, seemingly killing the trooper who was wearing the helmet, and the helmet's eyes go dark. But Valance attempts to bring in Dr. Afra, but she uses half of the data bomb she had programmed into her electro tattoos and shocks him, and that's apparently how the part of his face that is exposed to as a cybernetic skeleton. But Sana and Afra escape, and apparently Afra snagged a key. Well, doesn't know where it goes to, but well, she doesn't find out. Next up, we've got for the love of the empire. For the love of the empire, a squad of stormtroopers, Task Force 99. They're basically trying to quell rebellion recruitment, and apparently they often are nostalgic for a planet they were briefly on a few years previously. Horford. And after a few missions, including one in which one member of the team is killed, they end up back on Horford. Everyone seems to be kind of scared of them now, including a bunch of kids who are playing at being Han, Chewie, Luke, Leia, R2, and 3PO. And once the storm come upon them, is gets pelted by tomatoes. The rest of the squad basically lets loose for the next couple hours on the planet, basically certifying why it is that people are scared of them. And we got the final story, Rogue's Gambit. Shortly before the story Vader down, Dr. Afra and Chrysanthemum are planning to basically provide backup for Vader, because Vader's TIE Fighter doesn't have a second seat. So how is he gonna, take the Skywalker kid prisoner? But Chrysanthemum's having a disagreement with Afra's droids about going to Dedrick. Leads to a some of a fight between the three of them. Later, Vader shows up and basically says, yeah, there's only one rule to follow in my service. I rule. And for example, brings up possibility of not even Dedrick, but Triple Zero, Triple Z. That's a good idea. They should probably just stick to murder because it's safer. And that is where the issue ends. Not really. Well, maybe with the first story, with Afro might be setting something up for the future, but it doesn't really seem like set up any future stories. But we'll see. Anyways, that's it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Twitter, Patreon, PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Box signing off saying, live long and rock hard.